right. Shalom. First off, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Wachakadosh, double honors to our apostles and elders of the great millstone who ruled well and taught us his truth, and the sincere peace and salutations to all the Aki and pushing his word, and in all truth and in all sincerity, the brother Ganan from the DC Church, coming back at you with a quick video. And Lord will, it be just that, actually, Salakia, it may not be a quick video. And Lord's will, this is directed towards brothers with women in the truth, man. And it's just it's something to look out for. It's something to understand in this work, man. Because without saying names, there have been men that fell out because of their women. So I'm just throw this out there. I'm just jump right in there. I got a whole lesson just written down. I'm gonna just go through the whole thing. But I wrote this down a couple days ago, so forgive me. This is basically the proper order of a relationship. When you join into a woman, and y'all become one. It's a relationship, and there's an order that the Lord set things up for it to be. It's 1 Corinthians 11:1. It says, "Be ye followers of me, even as I also am of Mashiach. Now I praise you, brethren, that ye remember me in all things and keep the ordinance as I delivered them to you." Right, so the Lord said, keep the order as I delivered them unto you. And if we are men of the Lord, like we say, we following Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, this is the order of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, and there's no wavering from it. It says, "But I will have you know that the head of every man is Hamashiach, and the head of the woman is the man, and the head of Hamashiach is the Most High, Yahweh." Now, that's it, man. Our job is to lead these women, or the woman that we have been joined unto, and that's the word of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, and we all know how important the word is to the Lord. His word is to him. This is Psalms 138 verse 2. It says, "I will worship towards thy holy temple and praise thy name for thy loving kindness and for thy truth, for thou hast magnified thy word above all thy name." You see, so the Lord have put his word over his name, man, and that states in the scriptures. And the Lord also said that his word pretty much will never change. He said he changed not, pursuant to Malachi 3:6. And if you're saying, oh, that's Hebrew, or that's the Old Testament, that's the Old Testament. Well, Hebrews 13:8 says Yahweh Shah is the same today, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Basically forever, man. So their word is their word. So if that's the order of things, that's how the relationship is supposed to be, man. Ain't no 50-50 like the world is pushing out there, man. And trust me, your woman believes what the world believes to a certain extent, man. To a certain extent. They had a submissive conversations with you, and some of it will go well to where as though you'll probably be like, well, maybe my woman does that and the third. But typically, man, from the way it looks, these women is going to get it at the end of the day. They're going to get it at the end of the day. They're not going to get it right now, man. So if you and all this study session shit and all this weirdo shit, you need to stop that shit. We at war right now, and you need to be up amongst your brethren, man. The spirit has to be more so of detaching yourself with your woman rather than trying to figure out if she's of the Lord. And that's the harsh truth. Let me get back to my notes. Yeah, and then remember the prophecy, man. You know, remember the prophecy where it says that, you know, women will have rule over us, man. You know, pursuant to Isaiah 3:12. You know, that time has to be now if you're looking at the facts, man. You know, just look around. If you get up with one of these women, and that's the thing, that's how Esau, think about your enemy and how he sat back and came up with a divisive plan to he sat back and came up with a divisive plan to put all of us into subjection. Now, what is one thing that all of us like have in common as Israelite men? We like to have sex, man. You know, we like to get our rocks off, so to speak, right? So we would need a woman to do that. Esau gave the power to the woman so that he could control us through her, you know, by way of child support, by way of these divorce settlements and the woman picking up all the alimony, you know. Now, even if your woman haven't done that, she knows she has that ammunition to use it against you. That's why you have these women more so now. They sit back. They want you to come in them. It's the truth. That's how it is now. They want you to come in them. They want you to make a baby with them, man. Why? Because they know they got you. It's highly unlikely that you would it's highly unlikely that you would get on one knee and propose. It's highly unlikely, and she knows that. So what way can she get you is by getting a baby? Because you gotta think about it. If she get a baby, now she could put you on child support, get a check from you. At the same time, Esau saying, look, I got you. I paid majority of your rent. I'm gonna give you free food. I'm gonna give your child free school lunch. You know, we're gonna put them in on a free bus and have them sent to school every day, so you could go and get you a little change, a little extra pocket change, on top of the child support. And I'm gonna raise your child for you, but there's one condition: the father can't be there. You gotta hand your father, the father of your child, you gotta hand him over to me. That's what Esau is saying to all these women. And that's proposed by this government to all the women. To where as though, like the Shah, one of the head brothers in the DMV Providence, he always say the majority of the men that's in prison is in there for domestic violence, man. Or a case that's surrounding a woman, man. You know how many men is locked up for child support? Look it up, man. Jake men is not as violent as they're being made to seem like, man. And the young Jakes that's growing up now, they believe they in this war zone amongst their own people. To where as though now they more so think that we are more enemies than Esau and the nigger woman. This is the truth, man. She knows she got this ammo on you, and she wants to shoot at she will hold it against you if she need it, man. So you got to remember the prophecy. You know, it's Salak here. You got to remember the prophecy where it says in Isaiah that a woman shall rule over a man, and then in Jeremiah 31:22 it says that a woman will compass a man. You know, they saw a new thing in this earth, man. Let me just read it, man. You know, because when you read it, it brings more power out of it. 31:22, right? Yep. This is Jeremiah 31. and 22, it says, how long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For Yahweh have created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. And that's a new thing, man. That's a new thing, man. So these are the curses, and these are the ways that she have compassed us. If you let her. That's why. I jumped the gun. Let me go back to my notes. Trying to stay organized. But, I'm about to break out of that. But yeah, I don't even got it. She is spirit, man. But, that's why the scriptures say in Proverbs, I'm going to get it, 31:3, it says, give not thy strength unto woman, nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings, man. Nor thy ways to that which destroyeth kings. Now, that's not saying you going off if you love your woman. But there's a way, especially in this world, especially the way the world is going now, is a way that you ought to conduct when you're dealing with your woman. Because she knows the proposition that Esau gave to all women that's dealing with an Israelite man typically. She knows the propositions, man. And she's going to use that to her advantage in your relationship. She's going to use that in your advantage. And that scripture in Proverbs is telling you to always stay in control, man. You don't lose yourself by way of that woman. That is a big trap. That's a big weapon that Esau have used, and to which, the scriptures say that we are not ignorant of. For we are not ignorant of Satan's devices. We're not ignorant of that. We know what Esau is up to. So we got to move with wisdom. Scriptures say a prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself. Get back to my notes. Yeah, like you gotta watch, and this time I just, I'm reading my notes so I can remember what I was going into. But, you gotta watch the women that is disrespectful. That's completely disrespect and don't respect you, man. You do not tolerate it. You keep your cojones, man. Because in the times that we coming, things is gonna happen fast, man. Things that you had the time to sit back and think, damn, should I do this? You ain't gonna have that time now. It's gonna be moving fast, man. So you don't need that distraction. You don't need that distraction. You grow your cojones. You be real with your woman. You let her know, look, you gonna disrespect me. You gonna disrespect me. We don't need to be together, man. We don't need to be together. Like, I don't want no drama. I don't need no extra burden, no extra stress that you can do anything to make the ministry look bad. You don't want no setups, none of that shit. You just be honest, you be calm, you keep your cool. Remember what the scriptures say about wrath, man. I'm gonna get off course real quick. Because sometimes, man, the arguments with your woman piss you the fuck off, man. Trust me, I'm speaking from experience. The scriptures, this is Sirach 1:22. It says, a furious man cannot be justified, for the way of his fury shall be his destruction. A patient man will tear for a time, and afterwards joy shall spring up to him. You see? So you can't be mad and reacting off of your anger, man. You can't do it. So you gotta be straight, man. You gotta be straight, and you gotta know how to deal. Use wisdom, apply wisdom, right? Yeah, Salakia. So yeah, just remember what the scriptures say. I'm gonna go to Sirach, the 25th chapter, man. You know, this is Sirach 25 and 13. It says, "Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, and any wickedness but the wickedness of a woman." Like, the woman would take it there, man. She would take it there, man. She would take it there, man. I seen it, man. I'm speaking from experience. She would take it there. Someone that you would dedicate your life as to protecting. You know, if you're dealing with a woman and that's your woman, you know, we're men, we would protect our household. But she would take it there to where as though she would bring the enemy in. She would go to Esau, man. She would go to Esau and be proud of it. You know? And that's what you gotta have in the back of your mind. You know, you amongst your brethren, the men of the Lord, the fellow men of the Lord, you have a different type of security and safeness, man. You know? You'll have this safeness about it because you know these men mean you no harm, man. Even if you made a mistake, these men are more so likely to forgive you, man. You know? If it wasn't nothing abominable, you know? But you remember, they of your household, your foes will be they of your household. You know, it's you got to just understand the warning signs, man. The warning signs, and that's not to say that your woman is wicked, man. It's just something to keep in your mind. It's something to keep. It's something to pick up your cojones and say that I'm gonna be a man about this, man, and examine your situations. If you controlling your household, you doing what you're supposed to do as a man of the Lord, then kudos, man. Keep doing it. But this is an exhortation to Akim that may not be ruling their household, man. You know, you gotta rule your household. You know, it can never be a situation to where as though if you got children, your word is being overruled in your own house, man, with your children. There's no way. This is I'm gonna jump down to 16. It says, "I'd rather dwell with a lion and a dragon to keep house with than to keep house with a wicked woman." You see? And that's heavy, man. That's heavy, man. To rather be with dwell with a lion and a dragon, a fucking dragon. Like, are you serious? You know, would rather be like that than be in the house with a wicked woman. And for all the sisters, the so-called sisters that claim to believe, this is how a man feel when you out of order, man. The real disgust and disdain, man. And you can try to go leave a man of the Lord and go back into the world. And of course, you're going to find another man. But you're going to see the difference. Because these niggas out here have no love in their heart, man. These are real life degenerates out here, man. This is the generation that has been raised up without a father, man. Because the majority, like the women now, like I say 40 plus are the women that took the bait. What would they be in the 70s? Born in the late 60s, up into the 70s when that women liberation movement was popping. It was all about empowering the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman, the woman. They was changing things around. Now you got a female vice president elect. You know, all these women around that time took that bait. Now these are the children that's up. Their sons that didn't grow up with their father. Why? Because their mother took the bait. And these are degenerates out here, man. Shit, we once was one of them. But shit, I was never really like that in the world. I wasn't like these niggas, man. These niggas are killing themselves at rapid rates and it's circling over a woman, man. These dudes have already given their strength over to the woman. The woman don't even realize, they don't know what to do with the power, man. And then they're not even gonna want it, man. That's why in Isaiah 4:1, 7 women shall take hold of one man, saying that we will eat our own bread, wear our own apparel. Only let us be called by thy name to take away our reproach. And that word reproach go into their shame, man. They're gonna be ashamed of what they've done. You know, trying to take away power, man. And then things are gonna go right side up, man. Things are gonna go back to the way it's supposed to be, and the real men are gonna rule, and all these degenerates is gonna be coming back from the men of the Lord loins, and they're gonna be our children, man, and they're gonna be raised up the right way, you know. And Esau's whole divisive plan have failed, man, and that's the end game of what's happening, man. Esau is gonna fail. All right. But I got more. I'm not gonna continue. You know, the spirit, you know, telling me it's pretty much time to you know, you know, the spirit is pretty much saying, you know, the point have been made, you know, the point has been made, but you know, it's just a necessary warning out there to the brothers now, you know, that have women, you know, get in order, you know, and never forget your position as the head man. If you're a man of the Lord, if you're a man following your Yahushua, then there's no way you're following a woman, man. Period, man. You gotta pick your nuts up. All right. Well, with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders up in Great Millstone who grew well and taught us the truth. And a sincere piece of salutation to all the brothers that's pushing this word in truth and in all sincerity. You know, hey, you know, to the brothers that's out there truly following Yahushua in the right way. Shalom.